bitter, bitter.
Besties, welcome back to my channel. Please my current subscriber and welcome back, besties. Today we're gonna react to the official trailer of Boys in Love. I'm excited. We get to see. Oh my god, what's his name? I feel like such a whore for not knowing his name. I don't want to say Manaway's little brother. I know his name, but I went blank. Is it Nick? I'll come back to it. But I'm excited. I didn't know the guy was from whatchamacallit. That's my dog. My Love Mix-Up is also it is as a Bill pairing. And we also get to see the guy who also played Babe and the Heart Killers, with who supposedly he was dating, or he was getting bullied because they thought they were dating. But anyways, I'm gonna shut up and read this is.
เปิดเทอมม.6 วันแรกสำหรับคนหน้าเบื่อ
Gracie's 12th grader.
ก็เหมือน
I'm hoping. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are hoping that he's 18, which I'm pretty sure he will be.
เขาให้ค่าติวต้อง 30,000 เลยนะเชน 30,000 เลยเหรอ
Oh, he's only getting paired with. I don't know their names, y'all.
ก่อนเลยละกัน
I know who they are.
พิซซ่าเลเวอร์หรือพิซซ่าดีลักซ์หัวไปห้องน้ำก่อนได้ปะพิซซ่ามาแล้วถ่ายคลิปตอนกูแกะให้หน่อยดิ
I'm surprised this series is coming out first, but maybe it was like an easier series to film.
สนุกเป็นบ้างปะ
Since it was like, it's so blah. I'm gonna say the high school plots are easy to
เพื่อน
film,
สนิท
but
ที่ชีวิตเหมือนเดิมคล้ายผมต่างกันแค่อกหักเหมือนเดิม
because what did we have announced last year? We had like I think revamp last year announced, and the one with the X Morning, something like that. But I think those are gonna take longer to produce. I know revamp is getting out at the end of this year or next year, but I'm not sure about the X
กูอยาก
Morning.
ให้นักเรียนทุกคนเนี่ยแชร์หนังสือที่ตัวเองชอบมาคนละเล่ม
I know Golden Bell
ของ
announced
วิลเลียม
last
เชค
year.
สเปียร์ครับ The Catcher in Line ครับทำให้ชีแล้วกันโดเรมอนครับมึงรู้ใช่ไหมว่านอกโรงเรียนยังมีอะไรสนุกให้เราทำอีกตั้งเยอะแยะไปเลยกูไปแล้ว
Girl, have you seen how his big brother is? I'm gonna be grouped together.
กับมอนวันนี้เว้ยเล่นตุ๊กตา
I already liked him in Beauty Newbie.
เป็นแฟนกัน
He was playing a
มอน
younger
ไม่ต้องสนใจเราก็ได้นะถ้ามอนไม่ได้รู้สึกแบบเดียวกับเรา
middle
รู้ว่าจะมี
I don't remember the character from Beauty Newbie.
ที่ผ่านมากูใช้ชีวิตแบบมองไปที่เป้าหมายอย่างเดียวเลยแต่พอมาเจอมึงกูถึงรู้ว่าจริงๆชีวิตของกูตอนนี้ก็มีความสุขดีแล้วกูก็ชอบชีวิตตอนนี้มากด้วย
I need to see him and his brother act together. But I don't think they want to probably do that because they don't want to like. I feel like if they do act together, a lot of people are just gonna focus on Midwin and not Mick. So I'm pretty sure his name is Mick. If I'm wrong, I feel real
ตอนนี้
stupid.
ได้เยอะกว่าทุกครั้งเลยเนี่ยกูขอรางวัลหน่อยได้ปะ
Ooh.
มอนเป็นแฟนคนแรกของเราเลยนะแล้วก็เป็นจูบแรกของเราด้วยปาร์ตี้แบบในหนังฝรั่งช้าๆด้า
Bro, they have really never gotten a pairing. I will like, yeah, not really. Because I think the last person he was really paired with whoever he was like in a BL series and he was gonna be protagonist like in so much other TV. Sometimes like,
ขนาดที่มึงจะเอาอนาคตดีๆมาแลกหรอก
wait, what did he say? I'm sorry, I'm not even paying attention to the fucking trailer.
ของรางวัลแม่
I'm excited for that. Even though they're probably not gonna do anything.
กูจะหยุดเวลาไว้เว้ยกูจะให้มึงอยู่กับกูไปตลอดเขาอาจจะคิดว่าอนาคตของเขาไม่ต้องมีม่อนอยู่ด้วยก็ได้มึงไม่ได้มีค่าพอขนาดที่มึงจะเอาอนาคตดีๆมาแลกหรอกกูเชื่อนะว่าเชนดีพอที่กิจจะทำทุกอย่างเพื่อที่ไม่ให้เสียเชนไป
I'm glad we get to see like the teachers and all together also. I think I'm probably most excited for them, but like I'm most excited for them than everybody else. A lot of new couples, like who knows, man? Maybe one of these gooped and gagged me so bad that they become like my favorite couple out of GMM, which will probably be very hard to beat because I have like a top 4, top 5 now. So like I don't even know the ranking of my top 5, bitch. Cause for sure my top 5, you have every Sunday, bitch. Like starting next Sunday. Because usually I know that they have like a week where like they don't post anything, but it says every Sunday. So I'm assuming next week or this week we're getting an episode. If I'm not reading the room wrong. because usually they drop like a whole week after, because they give it like a behind the series and everything. But I don't know if it's this week or next week. April 20th. You see, okay, so that makes sense what I was saying. It's next week Sunday, because they'll probably post, not this week something, but probably the next week they'll do the whole behind the scenes, because usually they do that. They give you like a week off and they do a whole behind the scenes, and then they actually post the series, which I'm assuming that's what it is, because here it says the 20th. I'll just go to the main GMM page and figure that out, because I'm pretty sure they have the day posted now, because the trailer's out. Because girl, this is inside. Although this is 20, so I'm pretty sure it's on the 20th. But I could be wrong. Anyways, I'm gonna assume it's the 20th, because here really doesn't say a day, but that's probably just the subs. I'm pretty sure it's the 20th. Just because based on how GMM works, whatever, I'll just check on the YouTube channel. I mean, on the Instagram page. I'm excited. So, you know, we're getting to see 4 new couples if you want to include the teachers. Will they be a permanent couple? Who knows? You know, some couples are just for one series, but I'm pretty sure GMM is planning to keep at least the 3 younger couples a permanent pairing, just because they probably work for younger plots and high school plots if they want to do, you know, high school and like university plots here and there, because, you know, it's probably getting a little difficult to put these senior actors, not calling them like older or anything. They can still be like university students, but they probably want a certain like type of look for them, or they just want new pairings, which maybe we'll go ahead with the amount of production and the ways that GMM is producing these fucking series. Girl, they need about 12 other fucking couples. I kid you not. I'm excited for the teachers. I think they're both teachers, or they're probably like counselors or something. I'm excited for them. Hopefully they become a permanent pairing, because they've never really had any permanent pairing, so that's exciting. Because let me look him up. Pod, the only time he had a pairing was with Patron when they had so much quality, but like that's pretty much it. So like, you know, but apparently I guess Paul and Ken are supporting roles, they're not main roles. So from the looks of it, of what it says here, there's only like 2 main couples, and then Ken and Paul, which played Babe and I don't know the other characters in the Heart Killers, are like supporting roles. Same thing with the teachers, so they're probably just gonna be like side couples to the main couples, which is fine. You know, sometimes we end up falling for the side couples more than we do the main couples. But going back to what I was gonna say, where I was like, oh, maybe one of them becomes my top 5 BL couples. Maybe they do. Well, in GMM terms, because I really don't, when I think of like BL couples, I don't really so much think outside of GMM, even though at this point it's like top fucking 10, because I really can't pick an order. Because obviously, you know, I have Off and Gun in terms of like BLs that like started me off. We're gonna talk about boys in love. Let's talk about BL, right? Off Gun, I would say, started me off in the world of BL. Obviously, if y'all know, my first series was Love by Chance, but that couple does not couple anymore, which we're not gonna talk about that anymore. But in terms of like couples that I've watched in series when I was like younger and got into BL, Off Gun is still there, still delivering. I'm really excited for their new series. So when it has to do with like the whole, like, I wouldn't say throuple, because I don't think they're gonna end up being a throuple. Just because of what it seems like, they like the other two kind of hate each other. So like often doing in like the series. So I don't think it's gonna be trouble, and I don't think that they're gonna do that to the Off Gun pairing. But yeah, I would have to say Off Gun. Y'all know that Pon and Pooin have had me gogged since Fish Up on the Sky, and then we had Jimmy and C since last Twilight. Literally, bitch, like not even since last Twilight. I was already into them and vice versa, but like last Twilight literally like bumped them up to the rankings. Like, then you have First Scout, obviously Beauty and Perm. I've loved them since Until We Meet Again. That's also one of the very, very first series that I've watched. So now that they're in GMM, it makes it really easy. And you know, outside of GMM, we have Yin War and all that. So again, it's really hard for me to pick. Because also like Junior and Mark have come for my neck. Mark and Poon, Un and Boom, bitch, Perth and Santa, like they're all gonna be for my neck. GMM has lately been pairing their couples very well, or like, you know, their actors really well, which I'm glad they found their way to pair, because usually it was very annoying. Not annoying, but you know, it was kind of like, damn, having to like rebuild chemistry, because they would have to like keep making new pairings. So like they found pairings that work, which is great to see. Because if y'all know, like Godwin has had like 5 different pairings, probably not 5, but you know, same thing with he's had like 5 different pairings. So like, you know, they found their pieces that work. Not saying that other ones don't work, but like, you know, some things have to do with fans. We're not talking about that. If y'all know, y'all know. But I'm glad, you know, some of them have like worked out, and like they have these permanent pairings that are doing well for them business wise, and that us as fans enjoy. Obviously, you know, sometimes when it's a random pairing, you can tell because you can't feel the chemistry. And it feels like they need a lot more workshops. But with this trailer, I'm confident, I'm hoping that I'm not wrong, that it's gonna be a cute little series. So we'll see how it goes down. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my little rant. Like, comment, subscribe to post notifications, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.
Baby, I know we were special. 세상 하나뿐인 special. Can't hold me down 'cause you know I'm a fighter. 제발로 들어온 아름다운 감동. Ra-pa-pa-pa, talk sexy. Ra-pa-pa-pa with the clap boom, baby.